blame society?
Or should we blame the images on TV?
In the summer of 2012, I got hooked on the game New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which prompted 7-year-old me to go on YouTube and look up videos of it. I stumbled upon the Runaway Guys Let's Play of that game, and had so much fun watching it over and over that I wanted to do something like that. Not just for Mario, but also for a bunch of other games I was into at the time, like Minecraft, Kirby, Skylanders, and Plants vs. Zombies. I attempted to record a few Let's Plays here and there around that time, but none of them ever made it online, as I didn't even have an actual channel yet. That all changed on September 5th, 2015, when I created my YouTube channel, The Gaming Platypus. And just over 2 weeks later, on the 20th, I uploaded my first video. Don't watch it though, it's f***ing atrocious. My first few videos besides that abomination covered Minecraft and Skylanders Superchargers. I got into the former during the golden age of its presence on YouTube, and got super hooked on various YouTubers, mainly DanTDM, popular MMOs, and most importantly...
Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video.
Stampy in particular, I wanted to be just like, not just having fun playing Minecraft, but also building an interconnected, lively, lovely world, becoming famous and touching the hearts of millions because of it. I named my world and series Camcraft, not just after my given name, but also after the cam quality. I didn't have a capture card at the time, so I had to use my family's video camera and a dream to record my gameplay in glorious 480p, bolstered by a sick intro and editing from Windows Movie Maker. The series consisted of montages of me doing random stuff in my world, mainly building. It never really took off, and I ended up dropping the series in early 2017. As for Skylanders, I just found the little guys to be really cool. And since Superchargers had come out around the time I started my channel and everyone I saw was playing it, I thought I'd give one of my most hyped up games at the time the spotlight. Problem is, I didn't really know how to properly structure a Let's Play. The first video was an unboxing with no gameplay. I think I must have been chasing after EvanTube. Next up, I skipped over the prologue and did my first gameplay video in the middle of the Rift to Skylands. For the second and third episodes, I skipped ahead to portions of the Cloud Kingdom to show off the air and water vehicles. And for the last two, I skipped all the way to the end of the game for the final bosses. Yeah, needless to say, I had no idea what I was doing and just put whatever the hell I could up in hopes people would click on it. The following year, I mostly kept on with this structureless structure of me playing random bits of games, now throwing Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare 2, and Clash of Clans into the mix. That summer, however, I started work on my first real Let's Play on New Super Mario Bros. U, an uncut 34-episode playthrough of the full game to 100% completion, which took me over a year to finish. Yeah, back then, I was very inconsistent when it came to upload schedules, and I still am now. I juggled various games at once, prioritizing some while leaving others to rot. Some of my proper Let's Plays, like Sonic Mania, flew by, while the majority, like Ocarina of Time, took a long time to go up in full. I also planned special events for Halloween and Christmas where I would upload a video on a different game every day for 7 or 12 days, respectively. However, due to time constraints and laziness, I was only ever able to complete them the first year I tried them, with future events ending prematurely. It didn't help that the quality of these old videos just wasn't that good. On top of my limited editing thanks to Movie Maker, and the picture and audio quality being comparable to my methods of watching modern Disney movies, I just wasn't entertaining at all. My commentary went in one ear and out the other. It's no wonder I caught so little attention during my LP days. My videos were low effort, passionless, and disposable. The last full Let's Play I ever did was New Super Mario Bros. Wii in late 2018, which was by far my favorite LP I ever did. Not just because I enjoyed revisiting a childhood favorite of mine, but also because I actively looked forward to and had fun getting each episode up online. And back then, I still had plans to do more Let's Plays in the future, which led to me getting a capture card that Christmas. After that, I started Let's Plays of Undertale and Mario 64, but only got a few episodes in before canning them. I also tried to record Let's Plays of World of Light and Kirby's Return to Dreamland, but neither of those even made it past the editing stages. I mean, I'm glad I got my capture card, I still use it to this very day, but I don't think I got it at the best time. Going into 2019, I had lost pretty much all incentive to do gameplay videos. I just kinda uploaded whatever I felt like, from countdowns to commentary to memes. Yeah, even though I have a dedicated meme channel, I put my memes up on my main channel because I was just that desperate for views. The amount of effort needed to make a Let's Play entertaining was just too high for me, and it didn't help that streaming was just way more accessible and efficient. I also found myself having way more fun playing games at my own pace, as forcing myself to record my gameplay in parts made my central hobby feel like a chore at times. And with my Let's Plays' lack of schedules due to school and laziness, on top of nobody seeing my videos due to how dull and disposable they were, I just said screw it and stopped doing gameplay videos. I had no idea what to do with my channel, yet I still wanted to make videos. I still felt like I had something I wanted to put out there. It was around this time I got hooked on the works of a certain usually animation critic, Frillis Productions. I loved his wacky editing style and sense of humor, which made his already insightful reviews and commentaries even more engaging. And since I felt I had opinions to share in video essay form, I decided to veer away from Let's Plays and start doing those instead. So in October 2020, just over 5 years after I began my channel, I put it under a rebrand, shortening my username, changing my profiles, stuffing all my old gameplay videos under one playlist, and making a video announcing my rebrand. The first 2 videos I made under this new direction were a countdown of the best games I played that year and a ranking of every piece of Shrek media. For those 2 videos, I did something I never did for YouTube before. I wrote scripts. Yeah, I finally started doing one of the most basic things you should do for these kinds of videos. While I had made countdowns and commentaries before, those were unscripted. These videos might not look like much now, but back then, they were huge leaps forward for me. I put way more effort into writing and editing them than I ever had before. There was just one problem. I kinda tried a little too hard to be Frillis. Seriously, you think I'm a shave copy now? You should just see my output from 2021. If adopting his style wasn't enough, I also took various jokes, lines, points, and even structures straight from him. I was still a blossoming video essayist, so I probably didn't have much faith in my own creative vision, hence why I watched tons of videos from Frillis, as well as other YouTubers like Mr. Renner and Sherry5 as research for my videos. I didn't really have my own identity, as I just took things from other people and molded them into something slightly different. That didn't stop these videos from making waves, however. My video on Cars 2, for example, blew up over time. Tons of people flocked to this video, which I could never see happening for any of my old gameplay videos. That's for one simple reason. I put effort into this video. I slaved away for a month to put it out, and it clearly paid off. While I have issues with this video looking back, I'm glad I made it. It taught me a few things when it came to writing and editing. It reached way more people than almost any other video I've ever made, and I also got to meet my best friend Emoji Movie Channel JK through it. With each new video I put out from then on, I got more and more confident in my skills as a content creator. I stopped taking notes from other sources for my scripts and instead relied solely on my own instincts. I learned plenty of new editing tricks and got a lot more proficient with recording and editing. That said, it still takes me a long time to put these videos out, hence why I upload even less frequently than I did as a gameplay YouTuber. But considering the longer gaps between uploads yielded well-made, enjoyable videos people wanted to see that I could easily return to, rather than tons of generic, disposable gameplay, the trade-off is well worth it to me. In the channel's infancy, I was very clearly desperate for views. Sure, I mainly stuck to games I was into, but I still followed in the footsteps of bigger YouTubers in hopes that someone would watch my stuff. These days, when I'm making a video, I intend to please no one other than myself. I stick to my own vision the best I can to make something I can truly be proud of, and seeing other people appreciate it as well is just an added bonus. Whether or not a video does well is a coin flip. If a video I worked super hard on underperforms heavily, that sucks. A lot. That's just how YouTube is, but I still managed to put them up at all and make at least a few people happy with them. It doesn't matter how many people you please. If even a single person is happy with your work, it's something more than worth putting out into the world. So, what's next for the future of this channel? Well, I think I'm gonna stick to the same general path I've been on for the past few years, making video essays discussing video games and maybe the occasional movie or show. I'm still gonna go by Platy online, no matter how much I've grown to resent being called such. Look, it's hard to call yourself something else when people have known you as something for so long. I'm not gonna stay stagnant forever though. I need to push myself beyond what I think I'm capable of if I want to reach new heights. Settling for the bare minimum is the last thing a striving creator should do. You need to put passion into your works to make them the best they could possibly be, rather than just churning them out hastily to meet a quota or something. That's what creation is all about. Risks. Anyway, thank you all for the past 10 years. Here's to 10 more. If humanity lasts that long, at least.